to tutorials. In this video you are learning Bootstrap, and in this series of this video, in this section we are going to cover Bootstrap form classes. Form is a very essential and important part of any web applications. So in case you don't know how to create forms, then you are missing something. So in this video, step by step, I will show you how you can create forms in your website or web pages. So let's get back to our this code. So what I will do, rather than deleting, I will save it as form.html. Okay, so let's delete this everything, and then here we will create our form. Let's go to its official website and click here forms. Then first our view. Remember, there are many things here. You can see form control, checkbox radio, input group, layout, select, range, floating labels, validation, etc. etc. Now, the basic thing that we will cover here is form, like this. So, what are here actually? Let's see. Just copy this and I'll explain you one by one that how this works. Form is for submitting form. I'm not going much detail like form submit and the method like post and get. So I'm not going to that detail, but you can see the form is starting from here and it is ending here. Now there are different sections. Okay, this one is one section, this one is one section, and this one is one section. Finally there is a button. So each section is repeating here. So what is this? So this one is, so in this one is a Bootstrap 5. So MB means margin bottom 3. Okay, if you don't put this, then it will be get attached. Now let's get here Bootstrap, then open from margin bottom means after this whole section there will be a margin bottom 5. Okay, if you put here 12, then see what happens. There will be 12 pixel bottom margin. Yes, like this. So this is MB3, that means margin bottom 3, and first one is label. So what is label? This one is label. Okay, so here uh, label for example input email, whatever name you want to put here. The important thing is this class. Okay, for label, form label, what we write? Form label, for label, that means the text, and for input, form control. These are two important classes here which you need to apply. Form label for label and form control for any individual. So if we delete everything and just keep this, type you have to put here, class you will have to put here, id, and these are optional. So if you go very basic, then simply if you want to make it very simple, then this is the one. That's it. This one is for class form label and class form control. So input type name you have to put here, name, email. That's it. Same way, if you want to put here password, then just copy this and paste here. Okay, then I will put here password, and here name password, and here also type password. And for checkbox also, there will be just form control, input type checkbox, input, and class form check input. For this, the class is form check input. Remember. And for label, form check label. There are two things for checkbox: form check input and form check label. And these are optional. And for input, for this submit button between primary, that's it. Now refresh it and you can see our form is ready with just two fields, email and password. Now let's go to this section, form control, and check it. Here you can see there is dim. If you write something, then it fades away. So how that is possible? That is through placeholder. Okay. If you want to put here, then simply I will write placeholder. So I'll write here example abc@gmail.com. So we are giving user the hint. Refresh it, and you can see here this is displaying here. If I type something, then that will go out. Now let's get back to here once again. This is sizing, right? Form control, we are using here form control, and if you want to make it larger, bigger, then you can put here form control LG. As you know, LG means large. Small or very small, this medium by default, and for a smaller one just put form control SN. If you want to put any field disable, then simply put here disable input. Read only, simply write here read only. For example, if I don't want to uh, write here anything, then simply I'll write here read only. That's it. Then user can not write here anything. You can see, but if I want to type here, I cannot type. Generally, this one is used in edit section, where we don't want the user to type anything but see only. Now let's see the select box drop down. Okay, there is everything is same. The only difference is form select. Just copy this and paste here in our form existing form and paste here. The difference you can see is just form select. That's it. Then selected 1 2 3 option, refresh it, and you can see here this one is coming like this. So the class is for this is form select. Form select. If you want to make it bigger, then you can see just we can write like this. So what is this? Form select LG and MB3 means margin bottom 3. It will be larger and margin bottom 3 like this. Let's put it actually inside div just like this. Now refresh it and it's showing like this. If you want to show it as a multiple select control press more than one, then simply you need to write here multiple. That's it. Here select multiple. If I write here multiple, that's it. Now it can be selected more than one like this. And for checkbox, these are the classes: div class form check, and for input box form check input. That's it. And this one is for class form check level. So if I copy here, then and check, if you want to show it, check. So in div class form check, right, it is already there. Form check, and then if you want to put it this one also, just delete this one. So this is class mb3 form check, right? Then input, this one is main thing, form check input. For checkbox you need to apply this form check input. That's it. And this one is for form check level. So you have to focus on these two things: form check input and form check level. That's it. Now refresh and check here. check me out, it's already there. Now in this section we will see input group. With input group, as you can see, it says easily extend form controls by adding text, buttons, button groups, or either side of textual input, custom selects and custom file input as well. Now if you see here, you can see it is at the rate, then this, it is showing like this, and URL dollar at the rate. So if you want to create like this, then you can create the form like this: input group mb3 means margin bottom 3, input group, this will be the main level, right? And then span plus input group text, for text you want to display this one, this at the rate input group text. There are two things. First, this is one group from here to here, you can see a input group everywhere. And then for displaying text, input group text, if you want to show any text, then inside a span you can write whatever you like, right? And then form control for input text, that's it. You don't need other things. Placeholder is this one, but area level, all these things are not that much important. In the second one, if you see, then input group once again text form control, this will text, and you want to display the at the rate later. Normally in gmail.com, what happens, you are writing, then it show already you, so you can show like this at the rate. So the central thing is input type, input group, this is the main class, and inside that you can put your form control for text, and for label you can put here input group text, whatever label you want to display before that. In this case, the second case, you can see basic URL whatever it's saying, then label for basic URL class form label. If you want to display the label, in that case you can put label also. So guys, and in this section we will see form validation. Okay, so this is simple form. The text is already filled here, and the rest of the fields are missing. If I try to submit, then you can see it is displaying right, and here it is displaying the text. It is very easy. If you want to make your form validated, you can do like this. So just copy, and I will explain you that how this works. Okay, because before that, let me do the one thing: form validation.html. Now just copy this, and I'll delete everything and just paste this. As you can see, it is starting from form class row gutter 3 gutter. When you apply gutter, this is called gutter, then you can show the field inline, means one after one. Okay, no validate means default validation, which is for HTML5. We are overriding that no with no validate. Normally what happens, HTML5, if you write required, then it shows you the default message of HTML5, right? So we are removing that, and we are overriding that, and we will show the Bootstrap custom message. So that is why we are writing here no validate. In HTML5 you can write just required, and it will validate, but it will show, you cannot show the custom message. Here in this case you can show the custom message. So now let's go ahead. This is column 4 and label 4. This is form label, nothing new. This is class we are using here, don't worry about this at all. And then now input type text in the form control, right? And here one thing you can see, whatever you are putting here for, so same thing is for ID, right? Same valid medicine custom 01, and then same, this ID is matching here. value mark whatever and then required. This is important. Valid feedback. If you want to show here valid feedback, then you need to write this text valid feedback. And since this is already filled, that is why we are showing here valid feedback. And now wherever you want to show invalid feedback means if user have missed the form. Now let's go back here, label this one, and then this is input group text at the rate. We are just showing this message, right? And then input type text class form, and then the main thing is invalid feedback. Invalid feedback, wherever user misses something to write, if it doesn't write, then it will show you invalid feedback. Invalid feedback. Now, so what I will do here, you need to write JavaScript code for validating purpose. So you can see this is very small code, and you don't have to remember as well. If you are a designer, you don't know any hardcore programming, still you can do this. You just need to copy paste this code, and that's it. Okay, below, and all the forms will be validated here. So let's go and refresh. Just open this form validation, and if I click here, then you can see it is displaying whatever is missing field here. If I put here, then automatically turns green. If I put something, automatically turns green. If I check here, automatically turns green. So as you can see, without much coding, you can do this validation very easily with Bootstrap. So let's once again understand this so that you don't feel confused and you don't feel, oh, it's very complicated. It's not like that. The first thing is this is Bootstrap div class. Then first is second one is label. So you need to just write form label, right? And then input group has validation here. After label, you have to write input group as validation. Okay. Then span whatever you want to display. This is not of that much important. Okay. Input text form control. That's it. You don't, and you need to write here. You don't get scared after this long code. Okay. Input type text class this and required, and of course you will have to provide here name, whatever name you want to provide. Okay. And finally, you want whatever message you want to display, class invalid feedback. That's it, and this one will show the message. So refresh it, and you can see if you go here and refresh, then you can see it is displaying right or wrong. So whatever we have, please choose a username. So please choose a username, this one. So as you can see, it is very simple. If you want to validate this with JavaScript with your custom coding or jQuery, it takes a lot of time, and with Bootstrap you can see you can save time and you can make a pre-validated form very easily. So hope guys you like this form section, and this is very important. So watch the video once again and try to practice. Thank you for watching. Bye.